Hey guys, Danny AR10 here, and here's my review of the Samsung Galaxy Tab 10.1. One of the many Android Honeycomb tablets right now on the market. Did own it for 2 weeks after release, and had some time to play around with it and compare it, to the Zoom, which I had, about a couple weeks earlier than that. You guys have recently seen my Toshiba Thrive giveaway video and review video, and have heard the comparisons I've made with the Galaxy Tab. So I'm gonna go ahead and jump on into it and give you my, you know, things that I like, things I don't like compared to the tablets I've owned, and how it stands alone as a tablet and whether it's worth your, purchase. Let's start from the outside and start with some of the ports that it has. On the bottom, you have your Samsung proprietary dock connector with your microphone. The top, you have your 3.5mm headphone jack, your volume rocker, your power button. The sides, you have your speakers. You have one of two on the right, and then you have the other on the left. Gives you that full surround sound effect. On the front, you have your 2 megapixel, front-facing camera. On the back, you have your 5 megapixel camera with flash, which is a big plus. And you have your plastic back housing, which compared to the white version, the white version is like a very plasticky, slick, glossy feel that kind of tends to scratch up a little bit. The metallic gray almost seems to be like a brushed aluminum. Doesn't feel very plasticky, won't scratch very easily, but for the most part, it's well done. You have your bezel that goes all the way around, very thin, rounded. It's also like a brushed gunmetal color. In comparisons to the iPad, it has the same kind of sleek black bezel all around. Versus like the Toshiba Thrive has kind of two unequal bezels. It has like a thick one on the sides and thin ones on the bottom, because it was intended to be used in a portrait mode. I later found out that the Toshiba Thrive was intended to be a Froyo tablet with the bottom buttons, and later on they decided to make it honeycomb and didn't really want to change the design to accommodate that, which explains why the camera on the Thrive is on the left hand side. So when you're holding it, you're kind of covering the front and back cameras. So a plus side of this is intended to be a landscape tablet with camera on the top and camera on the back. So as far as software is concerned, this does ship with 3.1 honeycomb. It's not like the Asus or the Zoom, which need to be updated. One thing I didn't like about the Samsung version of the 3.1 is that they make you choose two different wallpapers for your lock screen and your home screen. You cannot use a live wallpaper on your lock screen, which I did not like, but you saw my Thrive video that I do have the live background on both. When you jump right in, for comparison's sake, like I did say during my Toshiba Thrive video, that Samsung Galaxy Field, slightly sluggish compared to the Toshiba Thrive as far as navigating back and forth between home screens, and I still do believe that it does feel a little sluggish compared to the Thrive. For all intents and sakes, it is faster than the Asus Transformer and the Motorola Zoom, even though they run the same processors, same RAM, but the system seems to be optimized a little better. I do have live wallpapers running, a widget, which for some reason the YouTube widget doesn't seem to be loading right now. It just seems to be doing an endless little loop, which is probably because my internet connection had went down and it's not back up yet, so it can't load my recent videos. As you can see there, I do have some live widgets going, a live background going. Same number of apps that I had on the Thrive. To have a Twitter widget right there and a marketplace widget right there. You do get, I believe, your 5 home pages. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, corrected. I'm still confused because I'm using my Galaxy S2 for my phone, and I get about, I think, 7 home screens, 6 home screens. But for the most part, the software is relatively the same across all Android tablets. Some optimizations done, on Toshiba's part with the sound and video. Samsung, I think, tends to have a better camera application. The cameras seem to take quicker photos. The Toshiba Thrive's camera is good. I said in my review, it actually performs very good. But in comparisons to the Galaxy Tab, I think the Galaxy Tabs are a little better. It takes the pictures a little quicker. You can see here, you can click to focus versus on the Thrive you can't really click to focus. It focuses on its own when you hit the snapshot button. So that was really quick. And the Thrive has a little delay between the shot and the button press, which I mean it's can be addressed with a software update. It's no big deal. But I do like having the flash on the back. It does help for those shots in low light conditions, and the application I have called Flashlight does enable you to have the flashlight running at all times actually. So that's convenient to have. I thought I had it on the front here. I want to test it out and show you guys, but I guess I have to add it to my home screen. So this is one of the pluses and cons to having it. Like I said, this is a tablet that's really designed to be a direct competitor with the iPad as far as form factor and slimness. It's not going to give you the expandability that you'll get from the Toshiba Thrive, let alone even the Asus Transformer with the micro SD card slot. This does come in 16 and 32 gigabyte variants, $499 for the latter, and $599 for the 32 gig. So I mean, if this is what you're looking for, a slim, lightweight tablet, I mean, like I said, it's thinner and lighter than the iPad 2. And for someone who's going to be sitting on the couch all day, and you really don't really care about expandability because it's not going to be your primary, machine. You're not really going to load, photos or heavy, intense videos onto it, and really just use it for apps and browsing and email and such, like most people do. I mean, this is for you. I mean, it's $20 more than the Toshiba Thrive at the same capacity, 16 gigabytes, but you do get the small form factor. You don't get the slots, the USB, the HDMI slots, but Samsung does have a adapter that's for sale now, I think on their Samsung website, that does give you USB and I believe memory card expansion or compatibility. So when you're weighing the pros and cons between the Thrive and the Galaxy Tab right now, if you're someone who wants the tablet to be your secondary computer, let's say, or your laptop replacement, that's going to be used for hook up a mouse to it, hook up a keyboard to it, load it up with pictures, music, movies, whatnot, then I'd say the Toshiba Thrive is for you. Battery life is comparable. They're very similar in battery life. Neither one tops the iPad 2, I believe, in my tests, but they're both very similar, and if not, pretty close. If you're someone who just really wants to carry the tablet around with you everywhere you go, really you want it to be like an expansion to your smartphone, something that's very lightweight, something that you can just browse the internet with, check email, and don't really want to lug around with something a little heavier, because the Toshiba Thrive is about double the thickness, if not a little more than double the thickness of the Galaxy Tab. Then this is for you. I mean, by no means is it a bad tablet at all. Samsung will be updating it with their TouchWiz 3.0 in the coming weeks, which is supposed to add some enhanced features, enhanced widgets, a different look, a different style. And Samsung has been known to, support their products, especially their flagship product right now, which is the Galaxy Tab 10.1. So thanks again, guys, for sticking by me, checking out my reviews, and seeing my tablet comparisons in this tablet war that seems to be never ending. I'll try to keep up with the market and try to, bring the latest tablet reviews to you guys. But for those that haven't already got in on the Toshiba Thrive giveaway video, please check that out. I'm going to have that running for about another week. I'm going to end it at the end of next week and announce the winners and contact them and get out to them as soon as possible. On top of that, you guys can also follow me on Twitter. I constantly post updates to my videos and when videos are going to be released. You can also follow me on YouTube, of course, on my channel. Subscribe, rate, and comment on all my videos. And you can also follow me now on Google+, which I'm starting to get into, more than Twitter and more than Facebook, actually. Google+ has really surprised me and really kind of taken the market by surprise. And you want to follow me on Google+, just look me up under my full name, Daniel Ruiz. That's Daniel, Daniel, last name Ruiz, Ruiz. And just hit me up, and you guys can stay up to date with all my latest videos and information and thoughts and opinions on the latest in the technology world and whatnot. So thanks again, guys. Danny AR10 signing out.